Steve, how come you're not wearing your jersey? Hell no, I'm not wearing a jersey for this damn video about that stupid game. Holy smokes, what a waste of time. Doesn't it suck when you invest time, you invest energy, you invest yourself in a game on a Saturday night? You can be doing so many things on a Saturday night. It's the best night of the week. Ludacris wrote a song about it. You're supposed to be having the most fun on a Saturday night. And I, every week, I am going to watch the Toronto Maple Leafs no matter how bad they are. 7.5 minutes into that investment, they're garbage. It's down 3-0. They've allowed like 4 or 5 odd man rushes or breakaways. What chance does James Reimer, and more importantly, James Reimer's groin have? What is it? How many more times can I watch this before the trade deadline? I really don't know. How many more times can I watch the Leafs get a breakaway and go, oh, maybe? No, it's Michael Grabner. Damn. Like, seriously, I'm losing it. I didn't even mention the defense. Why point out one person? Like, really, why point out one person? I don't know how many more times I can do it. Like, you know how unmotivated I was to do this video today? I was upstairs with my wife, and I'm like, man, I really need to make this LFR video. And I realized I am coming up with this thought while we're watching Notting Hill on the TV. You know how bad the Leafs have to be that I can't peel myself away from Notting Hill? Side note, every British person in the world should just kick Hugh Grant right in the balls. No one in Britain acts like that or talks like that. Shut up! Steve, what did you expect? This, roughly. But that doesn't make it easier at all. Look, I'm not going to criticize Mike Babcock. I don't want to. Every time I'm like, you know what? It's finally time to rip on Babcock. I look at the roster and go, nope, not that time yet. But what is it about this team? What is it about the Toronto Maple Leafs that makes them physically unable to start a game? They're a hard-working team for the most part. They're a fast team for the most part. They're actually a pretty coordinated team for the most part. When they work as a unit, for the most part, they're at least competitive. Look at some of the games they had not even a month ago. Like, even some of the games after James Van Riemsdyk got hurt, because that's really where it all started going downhill. They were a coordinated, well-functioning bunch, except for the first 5 or 10 minutes of the game. That has been a problem the entire season, and we have blamed it on Bernier. And you know what? Some of it made sense. Some of it absolutely made sense. But in order to give up a goal, your team has to give up a shot. Okay? Generally speaking, there are some shots you should be able to stop. The third Sens goal, for example, James Reimer should have been able to stop that. Jonathan Bernier, on a lot of occasions, should have been able to stop it. But holy smokes, do the Toronto Maple Leafs, forwards and defenders, not know what the hell to do in the opening 5 or 10 minutes of the game? What about this team? What about their mindset? What about anything? I have no idea. Makes them utterly, hopelessly, consistently unable to start a hockey game. I don't get it. You know the time of the game. There was a warm-up. You were on the ice for the warm-up. What do you think that's for? To warm up. Feel yourself in the locker room after the warm-up and go, am I warm? If not, stand like next to a vent or some. What? What is it? What are you gonna do? And it was to the Sens. To the freaking Sens. Nothing's worse than getting chirped by a Sens fan, and I'm like, all right, your bad team beat my worst team. Who cares? By the way, Bobby Ryan doesn't like Cam Newton, and that annoyed me. I just thought I had to get that out on Twitter. Guys do it around here now, which is really disappointing. He's talking about the dab. It's seeped its way into the NHL, and I'm not a big fan. I don't know the origin, but it feels like it's a song that's been played, but you have to ask Stoner because he loves it. I just learned that Bobby Ryan is a 65-year-old curmudgeon. Shut up, Bobby. God, I hope the Panthers win. I don't even like football. Just so it makes him mad. What did you think about Mark Stone celebrating the 5-0 goal, Bobby? What did you think of that? Shut up. In the last 11 years, Alex Ovechkin has more 30-goal seasons than the Leafs have playoff games played. Question of the game, what is it about their starts? What is it? What is it? How do I get to the trade deadline? I don't know.